what the world is watching.
Welcome to GWE and our review of the Elimination Chamber. So, for those of you who are watching from the UK, you'll know that the Elimination Chamber was on at a lovely 10 a.m. on Saturday. So, a rare opportunity to watch it live, or at least watch it live without it being the very early hours of the morning in the UK. So, I watched it with Talia live at 10 a.m. I thought it was pretty good. In fact, I would say it's really good. It was a really good, entertaining show. Not many matches on it, but the perfect step in the road to WrestleMania. 52,000 something in Perth. Really loud, excited crowd. Big stadium show. About £1 billion worth of fireworks and pyro, I think. So open up with the Women's Elimination Chamber match. I thought this was the best match of the night. Open up strong with, I thought, 6 really good competitors. Great to see Raquel back after what she's been through. Obviously, Liv's newly returned. Naomi's returned. We've got obviously Becky in there. Yeah, really good match. Bianca, obviously, and really, really good Women's Elimination Chamber match. But special praise for the ending. I thought that ending, just the quality of moves between Liv, Becky, and Bianca at the end, was special. Really good ending. The crowd went crazy when Tiffany Stratton got eliminated, shouting, "This is bullshit." Yeah, but she's super over, Tiffany Stratton. She's fantastic as well. Fantastic showcase for her, as was the Royal Rumble, as was her matches with Becky Lynch at the end of last year. So lots to come from her. So yeah, really good ending. Liv rolls up Bianca immediately into the manhandle slam / rock bottom from Becky and the 1-2-3, and we've got Becky versus Rhea at WrestleMania, which will be spectacular, I'm sure. They had a couple of segments. I remember about a year ago they walked past each other on Raw. That was pretty good. They've had a couple of backstage segments. Obviously, they were at the press conference in Vegas a few weeks ago. I think this has been the rumoured match, hinted match for quite a while, and I think it'll be really good. Does it headline night one? I think that depends on what happens with The Rock and whether The Rock is wrestling a tag team match or whatever, and more on that in a bit. Second match was a tag team match. Interesting. So we've got a group, or a WhatsApp group, wrestling WhatsApp group, and a few of, all from the UK, and a few of us, I was texting just saying, oh, it's a quick toilet snack break match for the tag team title match, which I was not meant disrespectfully, but interestingly, it would be the match that you would have the break on based on the 4 matches that were out there. Anyway, it was a good match. Judgment Day retained over Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, or Pete Dunne as he's known by some people. I think yeah, no, it's good. It was good. It was a good possible match, I think. But I think the Judgment Day always felt like they were going to retain, and it'll be interesting to see the direction they go with now. Judgment Day versus R-Truth and The Miz at WrestleMania for the tag team titles. There are plenty of tag teams. I mean, my personal choice, and I don't think this would happen, but would be Street Profits. I'm really big fan of Street Profits. Not just because I watched the Montez Ford and Bianca Belair documentary, but because I think they're fantastic, Montez Ford in particular. But we'll see what happens with who goes for the tag team. Fatal 4-Way, they always seem to do that at WrestleMania, something like that, for tag titles. We shall see. Next segment was the Grayson Waller effect with Cody and Seth. Huge ovations for Seth singing his song. Gigantic babyface pop for Cody. I mean, I feel like it's been so long since we've had a, I guess, true babyface so over in WWE as Cody Rhodes. He's got about 6 weeks left before he has his chance to finish the story. We shall see what happens with that. Yeah, so Cody said, I mean, the segment was pretty brief. The entrances were longer than the segment. Cody said he challenges The Rock to a one-on-one match, which I don't think is going to happen. I still think there's going to be some kind of, I hope there's going to be some kind of tag team match, Roman and The Rock versus Cody, and probably Seth. I mean, they could bring in someone else because Seth will obviously have a match against the winner of the next match, which was the Elimination Chamber men's match. I didn't think it was as good as the women's, but I think it was a pretty solid effort. And the last sort of few minutes, RKO out of nowhere on Logan Paul, and then a knuckle duster punch from Logan Paul to Randy Orton, which I don't know what that sets up, and then Drew McIntyre wins. I have to say, Drew McIntyre is performing, and his promos and everything, at a level that I don't even know if I knew Drew McIntyre could deliver at. But Drew versus Seth, I saw some rumours about Sami Zayn getting entered into it as a freeway. I'm not sure how they'll even figure that in storyline wise. But Drew versus Seth, even though we had it at Crown Jewel and we had it on a Raw, their match at Crown Jewel was actually, I think, the best match. Crown Jewel wasn't a particularly great pay-per-view, but I think that was the best match at a pay-per-view. They always have good matches, Seth and Drew, and I'm happy. I don't think that will headline night one, I might be wrong, of WrestleMania, but and then actually if Seth's going to wrestle The Rock and Roman Reigns on night one, he'll obviously have to wrestle on night two anyway, and obviously there won't be the main event for night two. So that was good men's, really good ending. Oh yeah, so there's Kevin Owens feuding with Logan Paul, Randy Orton, obviously AJ Styles came back and cost LA Knight. Did they do something like a ladder match for the United States title with about 6 of them who are all feuding with each other? That would be good. I know people have craved having the Money in the Bank ladder match back at WrestleMania since it's been taken off, but yeah, no, that was a decent men's match. And to the main event, Rhea versus Nia. I thought this was Nia Jax's best match. Rhea Ripley's best match since versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39. Amazing match. I think I don't know how long it was, 10-15 minute match, but they did everything that you would expect from a main event with the hometown champion. Nia Jax did brilliantly. Great ending with a superplex and then a riptide. Rhea got a massive moment in front of her family, her friends, her country people. It was great. Great ending. Quick, short pay-per-view, I guess, in premium live event. And then on to this week, and now, as we said, it is less than 6 weeks until WrestleMania. Actually, it's 39 days until WrestleMania as I record this. I've got Raw tonight. I think the only thing that's been announced for Raw tonight is Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Really exciting news is that The Rock has announced that he's on the next free SmackDown. So The Rock and I assume Roman Reigns will be on SmackDown this Friday, and then the following 2 Fridays, all in the lead up to WrestleMania. So I'll be stunned if The Rock is not having a match at WrestleMania. I suspect in the next week or 2 we will know more. Please comment, like, share, comment. What do you want The Rock to do at WrestleMania? What did you think of Elimination Chamber? What was your favourite match? Where do you think we'll go with the other women who didn't win Elimination Chamber? You've got Liv, you've got Bianca, Raquel, obviously Tiffany Stratton in the mix now as well, Naomi, Jade Cargill potentially. What do we do with the women there? I saw something on Twitter, on X the other day, saying let's create a women's intercontinental title and have a match for that at WrestleMania. I would be up for that. The women's division is so strong. I think it's as strong as it's ever been, that you probably do need a secondary title there. Again, comment in the comments, please, anything you think about that. Any thoughts on the future of the women's the women's, mixing up WWE network and the women's division, and how they make the most of the star power that they've got there and the wrestling ability, like some really good, strong wrestlers and stars in that women's division. Right, I will leave you to it. Have a good Monday, and I will probably be on again, maybe with Talia, after SmackDown on Friday, so probably Saturday morning, and we'll see what The Rock is cooking.